So we have just arrived here in Providence, and Brad got my bag while I was taking Daisy out to use the bathrooms. His bag is MIA.
My bag? It's in Baltimore. We're not.
This kind of stuff never happens to us. We never lose luggage.
Ever.
Welcome to Rhode Island.
So we've got about an hour and a half to kill before we have to go back to the airport, and hopefully my bag has arrived. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a stinky boy.
No one wants that.
No one wants that. But we're all hungry, and we think we found a pretty cool place to eat, so let's go check that out. That was wisdom. Why would you take that away from me?
We don't need wisdom there.
That was delicious. I enjoyed that.
I was not expecting that to be the spot today. It was so loud in there, which makes me feel really old. We are in a college town. I think most surprisingly that like 3 o'clock, it was packed in there, loud, full of a bunch of women, having a good time. Good job picking that spot. It was delicious.
There's a bunch of women yapping in there. I don't know about good job, but
it was delicious.
Good. It was good, yeah.
Anyway.
What are we doing here? Why are we in Rhode Island?
So we've come to Rhode Island because I'm teaching a class here. So we're here technically for business, but we do have some fun things planned. A lot of it's going to be based on like seafaring things. So
makes sense.
Coastal.
Eastern coastal. But we're also going to hit up 2 other states while we're in this area over the next couple of days, trying to knock off some more states on our 50-state challenge.
Yes, so we should be completing states 3, 4, and 5. So 5 total. But anyway, we need to find Brad's luggage.
Yeah, so update. Yeah, we just got a phone call saying that our luggage is in hand. Daisy is farting up a storm.
Oh my God, you stink, girl.
It is so bad. Daisy has got something going on in her butt.
All right, let's go get your luggage.
All right, let's go. Hey guys, Brad from the future here, and I just want to take a moment to tell you guys about our affiliate program on Amazon. We've put together some things that we really never leave home without. One of those things being our Apple AirTags. A luggage tracking device is a simple way to have a little peace of mind in a stressful moment. Consider checking out some of the other things that we have on that travels list. Alright guys, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the video. Yeah, got it. Got it and a $100 voucher. It smells like farts in here.
Daisy.
I didn't do that. That's great. That's exactly what we needed on the video.
We're staying at one of the graduates' king suites that features a separate living room and private bedroom. This room is very spacious and feels like home. The living area features a writing desk and a cute blue bear lamp that we'll tell you more about later. The room also has a healthy dose of plaid layers mixing with leathers and tweeds for a great collegiate feel. Our bed is extremely comfortable and we have a nice walk-in closet, which I love, and other amenities in this room include a mini fridge, complimentary Wi-Fi, and branded toiletries. Good morning. So we got in last night and we were exhausted. We had a very early wake-up call at 3:30 a.m. and ran around basically all day. So we crashed quite early. Nonetheless, good morning from Providence, Rhode Island. We did find out that this hotel that we are staying in is haunted, and that is not cool. We didn't have anything weird happen, thankfully, but this hotel was built in 1822. So from 1822 to today, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened over the years. In fact, it was originally financed by a Satanist who wanted to promote Satanism here. So there were sacrifices, there were mobsters, there were all kinds of things that's happened through this building. It is an old building, and you can tell when you get in the elevator. All right, we gotta get ready to go because we've got to head over to Johnson & Wales. I'm giving a class to bread makers across the U.S. on how to make pizza. So, got a lot to do.
Spent some time just walking around and checking out the facility to where Nicole's going to be cooking and working. Wasted a lot of time. Daisy's back in the room right now. I'm feeling a little nervous about that, but we're going to knock this work out and get back to her as soon as possible and then move on with our day. So you're saying that's a what?
Those are donuts. Those are definitely donuts. And these.
I can see a spoon.
We have donuts and coffee. Donuts and coffee.
They do all have.
They have sprinkles. I'm telling you. They are donuts and coffee. Providence is really well known for coffee and coffee milk. And there are more donut shops per capita in Providence than anywhere else in the U.S. You're welcome. We just got a very fun cheat sheet about this hotel. So, there's a lot of different little things around the hotel that kind of reference the history around here. So there's a lot of fun things in our room that we'll show you. Most important is the donuts. We did verify. They are donuts on the carpet. Thank you, Brad. But it does say on our cheat sheet, on number 2, the most donuts per capita. Then we have, and this is a very fun fact, there's a parakeet also in our room. It's a picture of a parakeet, and it references Dumb and Dumber.
Pretty bird. Yeah, can you say pretty bird? Pretty bird. Yes, pretty bird.
Because the writer for Dumb and Dumber is from Rhode Island. I find that hilarious. There's also a blue bear lamp, which is in our room. It is actually a reference to Brown University, which is here in Providence. And it's a 23-foot blue bear that welcomes students every year to Brown University. Also, it's a reference to Stewie Griffin on Family Guy. So many fun facts on here. Lastly, you know all those photos that are in our room? They're actual people, including JFK. Apparently JFK went to Brown University.
And what was the name of this again?
This is our Stoli Doli.
Stoli Doli. That's
I know,
awesome.
this is like probably one of my favorite drinks ever. It looks good. Any other questions on
I don't know if I can hold this thing. I'm gonna have to hold it like a...
Why are you holding it like that?
Because... Here you go. You ready? Oh, not too bad. Okay. I picked it up and it was weird. Stoli Doli. Pineapple juice and what did she say?
Stoli vodka.
Stoli. That makes sense. Delicious. What did you get?
The usual Aperol spritz.
That sounds local.
It's not. It's an afternoon delight is what it is. Is Rhode Island clam chowder. Unlike regular clam chowder, this is actually clear. Sometimes it's red. That's good. Little tiny chunks of clam in here. It's a lot of onion, bacon, potatoes. I got a lobster.
Are you excited about
I'm
that?
so excited about it. I saw it. That's the whole reason we came here, honestly.
And you forgot that they had it?
I forgot we had it. But I got it. I'm glad I ordered lightly.
What do you think about lunch dinner?
It was very good. I'm glad I didn't eat a lot. I would eat again there. The soup was delicious and very different compared to like a normal, what people would consider like a clam chowder. We're not in Boston, but when we do go to Boston, we gotta have some clam chowder. Just checking it out. Very cool. Very fun to see all these very historic buildings and be near a very historic campus of Brown University. We tried to find the Blue Bear. Unfortunately, the Blue Bear moved in 2020, so he's no longer there. Come to find out, he was actually a lamp, a real live lamp that worked. So sad we missed it.
I personally love cities like this with old brick architecture. This one in particular reminds me of the national park in Arkansas. What is it called, Nicole? Hot Springs National Park. All those buildings there are like mini skyscrapers, and here they're actual skyscrapers. So very reminiscent of that. It's very cool. We've been walking around for an hour trying to find something different for dinner, and earlier today it was told to us that it's currently spring break. It's kind of cool because, you know, we're just not flooded with people and we're not having to worry about even getting a place. But the other side of this is everybody's closed. Nothing's open. So we're gonna end up right back where we were last night at the hotel bar. We've got some plans for tomorrow and they should be a little exciting at least. I'll take you in. We're gonna do a little bit of prep first thing in the morning and then time for adventures.
Hopefully it's not raining. There are flood warnings.
It's raining. It's nasty. It's cold. A lot of the things that we wanted to do as far as like walking, probably not gonna happen today.
Sure.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Wow.
Another really great morning here in Providence, Rhode Island. It is super early. It's roughly around 6:45-ish. And we are about to head over to Johnson & Wales to get started this morning because I've got to roll, let's say, 75 5 dough balls this morning, if not a couple more. And then we've got to get some potatoes cut, but that's really all we have to do. And then we get to have some fun. Last night we ended up eating at the hotel again, which was fine. Mostly like pubs and bars were open. So we just decided, let's just go back to the hotel, eat there, then head to bed. So food is great downstairs. I'm really wanting to try stuffies or quahogs, whatever you want to call them, stuffed quahogs. They look delicious. So it's basically shells stuffed with clam and then baked, and they just look so good. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can find that today. And local donuts.
The making and the baking, well, the making is done. The baking's not quite there yet.
The baking will happen tomorrow.
It is raining on us currently. Nicole has to collect her bag for the event in this huge building. Pretty cool campus. This would have been really cool to come to as a kid.
Yeah, if you were in college and you were wanting to learn restaurant or bakery or literally anything, this is the campus you want to be on. I mean, we walked by one of the rooms yesterday and it was a bar, basically a bar classroom, and I've never seen so many spirits in my entire life. Cool. But what a cool place to come and see, because as a culinary student, this would be like the bee's knees.
We're here in Newport and it's raining. It's nasty, it's cold. A lot of the things that we wanted to do as far as like walking, probably not going to happen today. So got on Viator and we saw Viator, also connected to TripAdvisor. We saw that they have a driving tour, a self-guided driving tour on there. So we purchased that and we're going to take you guys along on that. It's supposed to hit all the
major stops.
Hopefully we can make the best of this day and we all get a little something out of it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Newport. Are you ready to see the lavish Vanderbilt mansions and the stunning ocean views? Then let's get started. Continue driving straight until the next story plays.
Okay, I was not expecting it to be like full-blown stories. Someone's like reading us a story about Newport.
Here's how this tour works. Stories will only play if you stay on route. If you take any detours, well, that's okay. Just make your way back to the route to continue the tour.
Really
you can
cool.
find all the stories as pins on the tour's map. The map's preview mode shows all the pins along the route, while the directions mode shows your location as a blue dot approaching the next pin on the route. Phrases: lavish wealth and unbridled excess. In the late 1800s, America's Industrial Revolution had created a new batch of ultra-rich millionaires.
We literally just started the tour. We pressed play. He started talking about some amazing things about the Gilded Age. And this one's like, oh, let's stop in these places. Literally just started.
Everything's so cute. I mean, there's so many cute little shops here. You gotta stop.
Yeah.
All right, let's go check them out.
Let's go walk around in the rain. Oh, you comfortable now? Okay.
I saw things that I thought were really cute, but nothing that I needed. Yeah, there wasn't anything that was like, oh, you need that. But if you are looking for a modeled ship, then there's a couple of stores in here that you can get some of those things, and it's like very coastal, really cute, exactly what you would expect here in Newport. Very posh.
Somebody's got the hiccups.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
Turn left, and then look left. Through the leaves, you'll catch a glimpse of King's Coat. George Noble Jones, a man made rich by southern plantations, commissioned the house in 1839. When the Civil War broke out, Jones suddenly found himself in hostile territory.
I can see it's a brick house, or the brick.
You should be getting a shot right.
Look for Isaac Bell's black and red house on the right.
Look at this thing.
Brrr.
I would say feel my ears, but your hands are cold.
They can't feel your ears. 40 steps, 40 steps?
The 40 steps, yes.
The 40 steps. And that wind is just coming right off the sea. Ugh.
See how red my cheeks are?
Okay, I'm getting hungry.
Okay.
Need to feed Bradley soon.
Well, we are coming up to some other mansions, and then hopefully we'll be coming back around the mountain to foods.
Back around the
Why
mountain.
are y'all running in the rain with shorts on?
People do that. It's 46 degrees.
Y'all are weird.
It's the second largest of Newport's mansions, and one of the most expensive. It was built in 1892
Oh, wow.
for banker and real estate mogul Ogden Golet. The cost of construction. The outdoors. Imagine, if you will, passing by the women of the Vanderbilt family out for an afternoon drive in their Rolls Royce. It would have been a common sight 100 years ago.
Fancy.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this one. We will head back to Providence.
We've really enjoyed Newport. Outside of it being rainy, I felt like we did the perfect activity today, which was stay in the car, have a fun tour, enjoy the sights, and seeing some of the mansions and stuff. It will blow your mind how big these things are.
Especially for the time period in which they were built. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We highly recommend this tour. Check out Viator, check out our links below, and we'll list everything down there so you guys can come and do the same thing or more.
All right, we'll see you in Providence.
Bye. Good morning, guys. I've just been working on the video. Nicole went to the rest of her conference today, and apparently she's on her way back right this moment with a special treat. Hello. So this is our first official attempt of trying donuts. We had some the other day at the conference that were really, really weird but good.
Weird in a good way.
Yeah, like off-putting in a good way, which is weird.
So those donuts that we tried, they were made by one of the chefs and bakers from King Arthur, and they had black pepper. It seems like a super odd combination to have on a donut, but it really reminded me of, because it was a fried donut, it reminded me of an apple cider donut, except for it had this really unique twist to it with the black pepper, and then it had cardamom flavors, but it was a sugared donut, so it was excellent. I went the local donut route because we've all had Dunkin' Donuts. We know what those are about. So I got us PBD Donuts, I got Brad a maple bacon, and then myself a coffee milk donut. And this little gluten-free one is called a Dunkaroos. Then, because we're not done yet, I'm so excited. It's a Rhode Island thing, and I found it. Coffee milk. Okay, it tastes just like milk, but like sweet. Not like condensed sweet milk, but like milk. It's good. It's just like a sweet milk with a slight coffee flavor. That's about it. All right.
Wah, wah.
I could see why people would like this, especially kids. These donuts don't look that big, but they are massive. Curious.
You drooled.
I
You
did.
that.
Sorry. Wow.
I'm not much of a donut eater for like substance. I'll try them, but I much prefer something savory. Alright. I'm done with that.
I do not want any more.
I do not want any more. That was my joke.
I beat you to it.
And that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give us that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Coming up next week, we will be in Boston, Massachusetts, and Hartford, Connecticut. Don't miss out on these adventures. Some interesting things happen.